from the movie SEX Drive. Can I say sex drive to not get monetized? Anyway, S dash dash X dash whatever it is drive. Alright, I'm just gonna say it. Sex drive. I already said it anyway. There goes my monetization. And I think now maybe it's not kid friendly anymore. Anyway, so the movie follows a kid who steals his brother's Pontiac GTO to go visit a girl he found on the internet, and I don't want to ruin the movie for you, but turns out the girl's a car thief and just was setting him up to get the car. Yeah, so it's a funny movie. It also has Seth Green in it, and he plays an Amish guy who helps them when the car breaks down on the side of the road in Amish country. He comes along in his horse and buggy and tows it back to the repair shop for them in the town. And all his guys are the guys that work on it. All the Amish guys fix it for him. It's pretty funny. You guys should watch it. It's pretty good. It's worth a funny watch. It's definitely a good comedy movie. Alright guys, and plus, it has this car in it as the main star, the GTO. And then also, at one point, this car is going down the freeway.
Jesus, take the wheel.
And as they're driving down the freeway, a Mitsubishi Eclipse comes driving along to race them, pulls up, and sure enough, it's the same car as Paul Walker drives in Fast and Furious, number uno. And it's the same car from Fast and Furious. There's a kid that got the Mitsubishi and made it, and comes driving along to race them on the highway. So yeah, so the car is actually the car from Fast and Furious, but not the Fast and Furious movie. So anyway, that's kind of cool that they put that car in there. Alright guys, so anyway, this is how we're going to make this. If you're on a next gen platform, which I don't have yet, this is going to be built on a car called the Pontiac Arbiter GT. It'll be under your muscle car under Southern San Andreas. I don't have it because I'm not next gen, at least not yet. So, when I upgrade, maybe we'll do it then. But on this platform, the best way to do it on the PS4 is to use the Imponte Dukes, which right now is cheap because it's free. So the best thing to do is come over here to Super San Andreas, or Southern San Andreas, not Super. Sorry. Whoever's watching, leave a comment so I know you're there. Welcome in. Okay. So I think this is under two-door, I believe, for the, yeah.
Hey, boo.
Scroll all the way down.
Hey, remember me? It's Mama.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright, so right now, you can see the Imponte Dukes is free. The second version of this we're going to build is this one. So you might as well buy both of these now, have them sent to whatever garage you want to store them in, and then we're going to go through and I'll show you the version of each. I chose this one too because it kind of looks like a GTO a little bit too, but I'll show you that in the next build. This one here, alright, we're going to go, the only thing on this car that the next gen version of it has, the Arbiter actually has the livery, whereas this one doesn't, so we're just going to have to pretend, because the GTO did have like a GTO livery on it. So the best thing we can do for that right now is just to have the main paint job. So we're just going to build it on the car we can work on, and that's the Dukes. So unfortunately it doesn't have the right livery, so we're just going to leave it blank. Actually, I don't think that one has a livery. I mean, like, and I don't know if there's. Hey, dude, is there another version of the Dukes that you can buy that's like more money, or is it just the free one? Because I'm wondering if maybe we don't find one that's like more money that they won't have liveries in it. I'm kind of curious about that. Like, there might be one that is more expensive that they might have liveries. It might be that it's a free car, that's why they don't put liveries in it. Alright, so anyway guys, this is it. Click this, get it in orange right here. That's the color you want. Hit buy, have it sent to wherever you want to have it sent. I had it sent to my auto shop, which I normally build in, but today I wanted to do something different, and I decided to build it over here at LS Customs. So once it's you get a little icon above your map. Right, or the map. I can't point at the map, see, but on your map, it'll pop up and it'll say your car has been delivered. Once it's delivered, call your mechanic from your phone, like this, and have your car delivered to you.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
And it's gonna be, because I put it in the auto shop garage. There we go. That's it right there. If I clicked that, it would deliver it to me.
I'll get back to it then.
But since I already have it, it's already here, so we're just gonna pull it in. And whoever was watching left leave my comment. That's okay.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Thanks for watching. There we go. Alright, so we pull it in here. It shows you guys it's the Impante Dukes muscle.
Better than when she came in,
All
that's
right,
for
so
sure.
the first thing you want to do is armor it up to 100%. Brakes, you go on race brakes for the front. Bumpers, front bumper. Just leave that thing stock. That Judge didn't have anything up there like this, so just leave it stock. The rear, you didn't have a wheelie, so no wheelie on the back. Just leave that stock. Engine, just come to your engine and max out your engine to level 4. This is your stock exhaust. That's completely fine. However, I went down 1 to dual exit exhaust. That's the one I chose. That there is kind of just like a personal preference. Okay, so you don't need explosives because you don't want to blow it up. But this is your stock hood. On the GTO, there is 2 on the hood. There is actually 2 air scoops, one on each side, one on the left side of the hood, one on the right side of the hood. Kind of where you see those lines going from the left side of my car over to the right side of my car. You can see right in front of the window there. There's those black lines, like the dashes across. Okay, well, if you would, it's kind of like those, but it's forward more, kind of where that scoop is right now. But we don't have an option for 2, see? It doesn't have an option for 2. It only has an option for 1, like that, or that. So the best one to do is just use the ram air hood. And from the side, this will give you the impression that it's got the scoop there, and you won't know that it's not 2 if you're from the side. So it just kind of gives you the impression that they're there. Okay. Orange, your guys' choice. Headlights, just leave them stock. No neons on this ride. Loss prevention you only need if you steal it. Respray. Primary color, you go in classic. You're gonna find orange. That's the one you want. Secondary color. Fine. You want to go classic, and then you want black. That's gonna put the trim on the windows for you, and around those wheel wells. So just make it black. Okay. Don't need a crew emblem. Roll cage. The car didn't have a roll cage in the movie. It's completely up to you guys if you want to add one. It's all up to you. It didn't have one though, so I left it with no roll cage. This is the stock roof you're going to get on the car, right? When you get it. So you're going to come down 1 for the painted roof. Okay? If you guys never built a GTO, or not a GTO, but Dukes before, you have the option to add flags up here. You know, if you guys want to add a flag on your car or anything. That's to give you the look of the General Lee right there, but it doesn't have the Confederate flag, because a lot of people find that offensive, so they took that out of the game. So now you have the American flag, which is fine. You know, if people find it offensive, then it shouldn't be in the game. But this is the flag for you guys if you want it. Okay, but this car didn't have anything on the roof. It was just painted like that. So there you go. Make sure you just hit painted roof right there. So you want to sell it spoiler. Okay. So this car did have a little standard stock spoiler on the back of it. So to give you the impression of that, you're just going to go down mid-level spoiler. And that gives you the same look as the spoiler he had on the car. It's that stock look spoiler with in the back there. Alright, so suspension, this is your guys' choice as well. This is a muscle car, so do not do something, put it all the way down here. This is not a low rider. I would leave it here, stock or one under. Okay, but I'm going stock. Transmission, make sure you race transmission at turbo. Go full turbo. Now the wheels, you're going wheel type. These are just really easy. You just go on stock. Or, I'm sorry, you're going chrome. And then you're gonna find cracker. You cracker. Yeah, I think that's what those are trying to. You cracker. That's what I think. That's the point of that, right there, buddy. That's I just noticed that it says cracker. You cracker. That's what I'm calling them awake. Cracker. Alright. Okay. So Muscle Freak. Those work too, but just come down to cracker. Those are the ones you want. Make sure that the chrome version. Then for your tires, tire design, he did have writing on his tires all the way around. They were kind of like, he had the, like drag tire look on them. So add the custom. He had like, writing on his tires all the way around. So add these custom tires with the writing. And then for your tire enhancements, make sure you put bulletproofs. Tire smoke, just go black. For your window, there's no wheelie bar back there. For your window, there wasn't any tint on his car window, so just leave it none. And then we were pretty much finished with that first build. That is the first build. This is the version built on the Imponte Dukes. And that looks pretty good, dude. I mean, that looks pretty close to the Judge. Minus the delivery and stuff. This looks pretty close. I'd actually think it's closer than the other car. But I'll show you guys the other car. Just because I wanted to show it to you. Alright. So the other car that you could use for this is the Stallion. And I'll show you guys. Quick, I'm gonna pull it out.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round.
Arcade garage. Auto shop garage. Okay, so here you got it, Stallion.
It's on the way.
This is the one. This right here is the other car I showed you guys earlier. This is Southern Super Cinnamon. I can talk. I'm calling it Super Southern Cinnamon. It's not Southern Cinnamon. Alright. When you get in here, the two-door, scroll all the way down. Just keep going, keep going. Just keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. And then, okay, you went too far. Right here is the classy Stallion. Right there. Currently it's absolutely free. So that's another free car. To buy this, get orange again. Call you want. And you want to hit buy, have it sent wherever. I had it sent to the auto shop garage, same as the other car. They're actually sitting in the same garage right now. Alright, because I normally build in the garage. But today I decided to use LS Customs to do it. Okay. And I already called my car in, as you guys saw. And this is it.
My lord!
Thank you, lady. This is my car right here. As you can see, this is the classy Stallion muscle car.
Ooh, honey, boo, that car is...
You can see it kind of gives it the same GTO look. And the cool thing about this one is the hood looks a little closer to the scoops on this car than the other car, but either one of these would work.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
And I like working with free cars because free is always good. Everything costs so much in the game to pimp everything out, especially like Benny. Alright, so first thing you guys want to do when you bring this in here is armor, upgrade it all the way to 100. Brakes, you want race brakes. Engine, make sure it's level 4. You don't need explosives. Horn, it's your guys' choice what you want to use. Really, it's your guys' choice on that. So lights right here, stock headlights. There you go. No neons on this one. Loss prevention. Only need this if you steal it. Plate's good for now. We can change his license plate later because I just realized after I finished the other video, the back license plate is a custom plate in this movie. It's called NO and then F18 and then chicks. No fat chicks. And it's the license plate for this car. So we'll have to add it later or something. Because apparently the guy that owned this car didn't want any people in the car like that. I'm not sure why, but he felt like he had to do that on the license plate. But yeah, that's just how the movie is. We could probably customize it later to match that. If we wanted to. But for now, you guys want to come... Okay, let's do the paint. Right now is respray. Primary color, right? And then classic. We'll come down to orange again. Gives you that orange. And then the crew emblem. Okay, again for the roof, this is the stock roof you're gonna get with the car when you buy it. So you're gonna come down 1, 2, and just go custom roof 2. That's to match your paint color and get rid of the rag for you. Alright, and then suspension. You guys can play with this. Again, this is not a lowrider, so I don't like when people do this. They're muscle cars. So 1, 2, 3. This would be good here, or this would be good, or here would be good. So 1, 2, or 3. I wouldn't go any more than street suspension. Okay. Alright, so I'm leaving it stock. It's up to you guys what you want to choose it as. For your transmission, though, you want to come down to a race transmission. Turbo, make sure you turbo it. And then for your wheels are exactly the same as the other car. They're going muscle. Chrome wheels on cracker. There you go. Cracker. And then wheel color, you don't need because they're chromed. Alright, so tire design. Yep, he had writing on this tire, so leave the tire writing on. He had writing on his tires, so leave that on like that. And then bulletproof tires, make sure that's on. Tire smoke is black. Okay. And then for the windows, he didn't have any tint like we said earlier, so no tint for the window. There you go. And that's finished. Oh, actually, let's do a quick. Is there not a way to change the hood wrap on this one? I don't see it. That's weird. Oh yeah, see? This car doesn't even give you an option to change the hood. That's bizarre. Okay, so it doesn't matter though because those scoops are kind of right anyway. So that looks good there. I also like this because it has that middle part. That's kind of like the Judge. The GTO had that had a little part there too, and it's one headlight. And I think the Judge was one headlight. Only had one. Let me try something really quick though. Yeah. And another thing with this car is I don't give you an option to change that front bumper at all. Or the back. That's weird. So, some good things about this car and some bad things. Also, this car doesn't give you a spoiler. See? No spoiler. But they didn't even give you an option. So, there's some things about this car I like, some I don't. One I don't. I can't have a spoiler. Sucks. But, you guys get the idea. This is the Pontiac Gto Judge. Built on the Stallion. This is the other version I made. Both of these cars are free. And free is always good. Yeah. So you can see. Free is always good. So you guys can see. That was a nice wheelie. Really nice. Yep. Really nice wheelie. Alright guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this back. I think what I'm gonna do for 5 years I'm gonna roll this thing back to the other garage. With the other car and show you guys the two just for comparison. This is a great time to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you haven't watched, you don't have to be on live with me. I have tons of videos that are on my channel. So you guys can go back and watch my previous builds. Of something like high 70s, or like low, yeah, like somewhere in the high 70s, almost 80s, on the amount of videos I have on there now. Most of them are all car builds. I think there's one or two that are GTA heists. There's a couple of those that are actually, you know, how to do heists in GTA. One is how to use the Rockstar editor. Not the Rockstar editor, but the iFruit. Sorry guys, iFruit app. That's one of them. And actually, that's my most watched video currently. So people like watching that one. It tells me on my YouTube Studio. It gives me like the statistics of who watches what videos and how often. And that was one of the ones that's like most watched. All right, guys. I pulled in here, guys, to show you guys the other card too, so that you can have a comparison. That's why I'm in this garage. All right. So you guys can see this is right here. This is built on the Classy Stallion. Only a couple things. One, it doesn't have the tail up back there, and it doesn't let you change out the hood. So that's the only two differences with that car. This car here, it does let you change out the hood, and it does give you the tail in the back. See? So let you. So I mean, like, it's your guys' choice which one you want to use. These are both free vehicles. And building stuff with free cars is always good because everything costs so much money to pimp them out. So that is built on the Infante Dukes. So those are your two choices. You can build it on the Duke, so you can build it on the Stallion down here. They're both free cars currently. Also, if you're on a new next gen, you want to use the Infante Arbiter under the the Southern San Andreas right here. I'm not on PS5 yet, so when I do get that, it'll be on this side, somewhere over here under two-door, I believe. Under the two-door tab, it'll once I get a 5, it'll be there, but it's not there currently, guys, because I'm on a 4. So if you're on a 4 like me, and can't quite afford a 5 yet or something, this is how you're gonna build them on here. This is the Classy Stallion. That's probably like the second choice I'd go with. The first choice I'd go with is this one right here, because it lets you put the tail fin in and the other one didn't, and mess with the hood scoop. So this is the one that I would choose between the two. So this is the one that I would say is most movie-like. Only thing I gotta say about this is it doesn't have the striping on it on this PS4. But I can see the one on the PS5 already does have it, so that's nice that Rockstar did decide to add it. I just need to get a 5 eventually. So someday, as soon as I have enough money. There's other things I have to do and pay for first. But I'm gonna try to save up for one soon. So guys, that's the one I wanted to show you. This is the one. Infante Dukes, get it from Southern San Andreas, currently free. This one here is the Classy Stallion. These are your two choices for making the GTO from Sex Drive. And I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing. Also, make sure you go to my channel. Tons of videos for you guys to watch. If you like the Cars characters, I went through and built all the Cars characters. All of them that I've built are on there currently. I'm not sure if I got every single one from the movie, but there's a lot in there, because there's a lot of characters in the movie. But also there's a few from Cars 2 as well. Also, I made RC from Toy Story. He's in there. He's on the Dinka Vista, or Dinka Vista Duster, whatever that thing is called, that beach truck thingy. He's on there. I made the Pizza Planet truck. The Toyota from Pizza Planet is on my channel. That's basically all I do, guys. So I make movie cars, TV cars, and if you guys have a request for one, just let me know and I can try to make it for you. I've made some ones for people before, like someone asked me to make the van from Who's the Boss? So I made Tony Danza's van for someone. Came out pretty cool. So yeah, I do get requests, and I do try to fill those requests for you guys. Also, I appreciate everybody liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'm one of those YouTubers that if you leave comments for me, I will respond back to you while I'm live. I don't do it later, but unless I need to. But mostly I respond back to you guys while I'm still alive. So, because I appreciate you guys commenting and liking on my channel and watching, of course. Also, there's a ton of Fast and Furious. This car reminded me of that. There's a ton of Fast and Furious movie videos on there too. They're all labeled into categories on there, like folders. They're not called folders on there. I keep calling them folders because that's how my brain thinks of it. But it's a playlist. That's what it's called. If you guys are on my main page, when you click on playlist next to my videos, it'll say videos on the first tab. The second one will be playlist. If you click on playlist, it'll list all my playlists for you. And then if you click on those, it'll say like one's making Fast and Furious cars in GTA, one's making Cars characters in GTA, one's called making TV and movie cars in GTA. That's just the one where if it's not like in a series, and I didn't like actually put it into a separate playlist with a bunch of them from a series, then they'll be in there by themselves. Like this car right here is part of the TV and movie cars playlist because this is from the Italian shop. I previously built this car, so that's on there. So make sure you guys go back and check out my channel. I got tons of stuff on there. This actually is the Corvette from I forget which Fast and Furious. It's 6. They're on the train, and then they come off the train. This car doesn't last very long because it goes over the cliff. Paul Walker and Vin Diesel are in it. Goes over the cliff into the water. So it doesn't last very long. But this is that Corvette. They steal from the CIA or whoever they are in the train. Okay, that's that car. This here is Iron Man's car, which I already built on my playlist. Check this one out. That's Tony Stark's car from Iron Man. This is not one I built. This is one I bought. This is going to be for Baywatch, of course. So, this is the one that already came in the game. I didn't do anything to this. You can't customize this vehicle at all. The only thing you can do, I think, is repair it in the shop. You can't customize it at all. So, but this is a cool one for driving around. And the pretend you're in from like the Baywatch movie, which is why I got it. Okay, so yeah, this is the car we built this time, you guys, and the one down at the end. All right, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys liking my videos, commenting, and we'll see you guys on a future video. Take care, everybody. Bye. Moving on.